How about that cigar live again from TPE 2022? And I'm excited to talk to Chris and Cesar from Carolina Blue Cigars. How you guys doing?
Great.
Yeah, doing great. Thanks God. Yeah, we are last year trying to do something different and good.
Yep.
Just ask whatever you want.
Awesome. So, what was your game plan coming into TPE?
This year, from last year, we're almost like at a reverse stage. We probably should have did this last year, and what we did last year, we should have did it this year. Meaning we had a bigger booth. This year we have a smaller booth, and now we actually know how it runs. So what we're just trying to do now is just gain more traction in the market. Introduce the product. Now we know how to really introduce the product to people that really don't know about Carolina Blue. Because last year a lot of people heard about Carolina Blue. So now we're actually grabbing the people and say, all right, you know about us. We've been here more than a year, actually. You want it or not? Yeah. If you don't want it, fine. But if you want it, this is what we have for you. This is what we're going to do. For the people who don't know, we have distribution. So now we can be a little bit more aggressive on what we're doing. So we have a lot more support as far as getting the brands out there. Even the El Fuente brand is part of Carolina Blue. So we're out there getting more cigars out there. Okay. That's the plan.
Dope. And for those who maybe don't know about Carolina Blue, geographically, where are you guys in the U.S.?
Geographically, most of our support, if I'm looking at it, is actually in the Northeast. Okay. We have more stores in the Northeast than we actually have in the South. It's not a big difference. I'm talking maybe 5 stores difference, but a lot more support is in the Northeast. We're starting to more expand into the southern region, Georgia. Well, you know what? I take that back. We're getting a little bit more traction in the Chicago, Wisconsin, that area. What's that?
For real?
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of more traction up there, so it's kind of
that's what's up.
Interesting. So I'm excited about that. Yeah. Michigan, Chicago, so that's good. But I really want to get to Southeast because that's where I'm at. That's where I can drive 5 hours, come see you, drive to Maryland, Virginia. I really want to tackle a little bit more. We should have a foothold in North Carolina. We just have a toehold in North Carolina. I'm very disappointed about North Carolina. I'm disappointed in North Carolina.
North Carolina, get your shit together.
But and another good thing, thanks to El Fuente and Cesar, we're starting to make a little bit more traction. The Carolina Blue brand, in a sense, not, I never thought I would get a cigar or in Dominican Republic as far as selling it. It's made there. Yeah. It's made in Nicaragua. But now a lot more people are smoking Carolina Blue because of the connections that we have with Yeah.
Our friend in Santiago, they distribute cigars there in the country. So it's where we are putting together. We place cigars from the Carolina Blue cigars and the Puente cigars too. So we are trying to do something like put the cigar in the country that people know cigars like Carolina Blue cigars too, and the outside too. So we're starting to make different cigars for Chris, different brands, and looking for making the as you say, the cake factory.
Yeah. It's like it's a foothold because it's amazing how I don't want to call it a friendship because we're family. It's amazing how I walked through the doors. It's been like 3 years now.
Exactly.
And we were at a point where we were like, where are we going? I walked in and we had the same concept. We like, this is where we want to go. I'm like, okay, this is where I want to go. So we developed it and we grew with small steps. Yeah. I would put some stuff on his plate like, hey, this is what I want to do. He's like, no, let's do it like this. Or he'll tell me, I'm like, no, let's do it like, or we agree. Because we were there back and forth because we understood the growth potential that we both had. Yeah. I saw it as soon as I walked through the door. He saw it in my brand, the commitment that they give me. It's a family. I don't even look at it as they make my cigars, so it's
what we're doing now. For example, you are the first guy that we know that we are moving from the old factory to the new factory we're having. We have right now 2 factories. Yeah. The big one for the free zone for make cigar for Carolina Blue cigar and other brands too. But we have the old factory too for fermentation and things like this. So we stay like in the middle and we're going step by step together, growing together. So here we are, planning to do something different for this year too. This year, you will have a lot of things from us, from Carolina Blue Cigars too, from El Puente. So we are working on it.
Awesome. So I heard something about some new.
Yeah, we're doing some new that we want to definitely put out. You know, because we've been making these cigars for like 2 years now. We can get tired of that. Let's just make it. You know, we're tired of the same thing. And I try to always be year or two ahead. You know, I'm always thinking like, what's next? What's next? Every time I go to the factory, Chris, try this. Chris, try this. And I automatically.
And before he left the factory too, okay, I fly tomorrow, Cesar. What you got? I don't know. Okay, let me see this one. Try this. What the fuck? Why did you just give me this one before? I said, okay, enjoy now. When you come back, you enjoy again. And always we keep it, giving it something new. That's how we like it.
We have to evolve. You know, it's just, you have to evolve, or you'll die. Right, and there's some things we talk on the side. It's like, let's try to get the actual tobacco from the country, because you know a lot of countries. You know this. Cigar, y'all know this. Some of the tobaccos are seeded in the country. Yep. They're not imported. Right. So I'm like, we should try to get it.
It's good. We have the perfect the master blender, Victor.
Right.
And we have a great team behind, but Victor is the man that you give the tobacco that you pretend in your mind. Okay, what do you want? This. Okay, doesn't matter. Let me try this. This is tobacco. And we create the cigar, both everything together with Chris. He smoke, everybody smoke. And we try to do something different. It's not like, okay, we place the tobacco and the cigars, we roll it and smoke. No, it's not like this. Right. It's more things that you're looking for something more than only smoke. Yeah. The different experience.
So you really go through a process to make sure that you're putting out a good product.
We don't want the cigar from around the corner. You know, we could go down into other factories. Like, you know, you've been to all these places where you can try this cigar, you try that one. It tastes the same, you know, because they know each other, so they kind of pick up tendencies. So, you know, I'll come out and say, hey, I'll bring some cigar that we've never had, nobody's never seen, or something new that they may not get. So I'm like, here, try this. What do you think? Like, So then, like you said, Victor, go back and make it. We can't say better. He enhances it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, we're not trying to. You know, he just enhances it. Yeah. I'm like, okay. So we're always trying to be ahead of the next wave. You know. And I think bringing in something from other countries, not the seed, but if you can get it, I'll just name a name. Say if we get a Aganoso or AJ into a Dominican actual AJ tobacco and roll it in DR, what would you actually get? Other than like, AJ, send me some seeds and let me grow it in DR. It's not going to be the same as you get it from Nicaragua
100%.
and make it. So that's something that I always think about. And different blends, but like I said, we grow our own tobacco, has so many sources to get it, and the level of tobacco. We just had some cigars yesterday that he made before, and I'm like, this is not the same shit that you had before. He's like, no, this is new. So it's always elevating, and that's what I love about what we're doing. We're taking the game to the next level.
Dope. I love it. Well, I hope you guys continue to kill it, because you know that we love you. We love your product. We love what you guys are doing. And we wish you nothing but the most success.
Appreciate it.
And we're hoping to see you maybe down in DR.
Oh, hey, I'm going to be there.
You have the door open there at the factory?
Yeah.
You're going to have to
Just come anytime.
Dope.
Enjoy the fermentation, enjoy everything.
Yeah. Awesome. Even if I'm not there, I'll say, hey, Cesar, the team is coming. Take care of them. And every time I've done that, when they leave, they call me and say, Chris, I've never been through nothing like that before.
Awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, thank you so much, you guys, for your time today. And, continue to kill it.
Yes. Y'all do, man. Y'all
all right.
do.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate all the love from the beginning. And, hey, these guys, thanks for y'all guys out there with the subscriptions. Keep watching. Love it.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll be back soon.